Hello everyone, and welcome to my Y and Our American TV Show official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Monday, November 11, indicate that some special visitors might arrive before the nuptials of Devon Hamilton Winters and Abby Newman Abbott. Jack Abbott has gone off in France gathering Ashley Abbott from the facility she visited. Ashley needed major therapy since she had dissociative identity disorder and was suffering. She is much better today. Since Ashley's personalities have been blended and she's reacted to treatment so well, it's time for her to rejoin her friends and family back in Genoa City. The timing couldn't be better since Abby wants Ashley to help Victor Newman escort her down the aisle. Jack will first bring Ashley back to the Abbott mansion though, as the wedding date has not yet arrived. Ashley will become emotional as she previously wasn't convinced she'd heal enough for a homecoming. Jack will effectively claim that Ashley's mental health troubles is behind her and try to assuage any remaining fears. Victor at Newman Enterprises is ready to have an office ambush. Early during the week of November 11 to 15, Jill Abbott, Jess Walton, will show up with a strong warning to convey. Although Victor might try to divert Jill with some chat about her treatments and how she's doing, she'll ultimately put the focus on her company and all his machinations. Jill will let Victor know she's not scared to fight back, as this is not her first rodeo when it comes against him. Jill can promise Victor to make him regret it if he keeps chasing Billy Abbott and schemes an Abbott Chancellor takeover. Of course, Jill will also want to follow up with Billy at some point to find updates on his development with Lily Winters. Billy tried to urge Lily to work together again, but she wasn't receptive to the notion. If Billy can't get his act together and put things right, he could lose the reign he so desperately wants to maintain. Jill may spark another fire under Billy and urge him to re-establish his collaboration with Lily before it's too late. Our VI and our predictions imply that Billy could have a few tricks up his sleeve, so don't miss any cunning schemes and unexpected news that might be on the way. The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest Billy might make some big blunders if he's not careful. The Young and the Restless spoilers recap for Friday, November 8, shows that Nikki Newman will marvel over Victor Newman's reproduction of the original Newman ranch home and wonder how he pulled this off. Victor will acknowledge that it took some work to keep construction under wraps, but Nikki will think his efforts were worth it. After Nikki gushes about it being on an even more lovely portion of the property, she'll talk about feeling like she stepped back in time. Since Nikki has mourned their previous home every day since it burned down, she'll be blown away at this magnificent gift. There'll be some flashbacks of Nikki's first trip at the ranch, along with some unforgettable moments of her falling in love with Victor. Nikki and Victor will also reminisce on the marriages, breakups and makeups that happened in their first house together. As Victor and Nikki share a glass, they'll look forward to striking off another chapter in this recreated version. Next on Friday's Y and R show, Victor will round up the family to give them updates on the good news. Victoria Newman and Claire Newman will arrive together with Nick Newman, Abby Newman, and Devon Hamilton Winters. Adam Newman will show there a touch late, but he'll also have a chance to see the rebuilt Newman ranch home for himself. Everyone will be impressed at Victor's present for Nikki, but he'll have another surprise for Devon and Abby. Once Victor reveals this is their wedding destination, Abby and Devon will voice their joy and express their appreciation. Victor will ultimately draw Devon aside and presume he's still unhappy with him over how things went down with Lily Winters. Devon will assure Victor that he's putting his concerns on wait until after the wedding. As for Lily's future, Victor will be convinced that Neil Winters would want her working with her family. Devon will agree, but he'll argue it should be Lily's choice. Regardless, Victor will have a hunch that everything's going to work out for the best. If Devon's sure he's okay with the wedding venue, he'll declare he'd marry her anyplace and point out that it's wonderful. Nick will chat with Victor privately and question what happens to the other house he's been sharing with Nikki. Although Victor will give it to Nick and Christian Newman, Nick will think they're very happy with the home they're in right now. Nick will say Adam should take the house instead, so Victor will concede that's not a bad idea. Adam will accept that Connor Newman would like living there, so he'll agree to give the proposition some serious thinking. After the celebration closes, Victor and Nikki will have a little more alone time. Nikki will appreciate Victor for giving her their home back along with a portion of her life and heart. The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest Victor and Nikki will be on cloud 9 for now, but our predictions hint to more trouble happening down the line. The Young and the Restless spoilers claim that Phyllis Summers won't let up when it comes to pulling Sharon Newman down. I and our viewers know Phyllis has been attempting to get Sharon to crack, and she came very close since Sharon nearly lost it over Heather Stevens' burial. However, Sharon fled racing off in despair instead of giving Phyllis the confession she pleaded for. Phyllis is determined to clear Daniel Romalotti Jr.'s reputation, but she may have to attempt another strategy if she wants to assure her son's release. Since Phyllis is sure that Sharon is to blame for Heather's demise and Daniel's frame-up, she may easily embark on the hunt for evidence. Phyllis could realize Sharon couldn't have buried her tracks as thoroughly as she thinks she did. That might lead to Phyllis breaking in the cottage on a mission to unearth proof of Sharon's guilt. Phyllis might hope she can unearth anything that'll sink Sharon and go digging when she knows her rival's out of the house. Then again, it's possible Phyllis may take things a step further by planting evidence instead. Although Phyllis earlier brushed down Michael Baldwin's concerns that she may frame Sharon, she might alter her mind and set her up after all. From Phyllis' perspective, she'd think it's totally fair since Sharon already framed Daniel. Plus, Phyllis completely believes Sharon is guilty, so she certainly wouldn't feel bad about framing her to take the responsibility for her own misdeeds. Whether Phyllis launches off a stealthy evidence search or goes as far as organizing a frame-up of her own, problems might be building. If Phyllis does break in, Sharon may bust her and call the cops. It's easy to envision Sharon requesting Phyllis' arrest and using this as fuel for the restraining order she's been pondering. Bottom line, Phyllis' prospective home invasion might make a mess of things, so we'll bring you predictions on whether a break-in might be coming up. The Young and the Restless spoilers claim Phyllis will make some strategy updates along the way, so stay tuned to see if that'll bring terrible news. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time.